do not. There is no try.
You think that's air you're breathing?
Wax on, wax off.
Are you ready to get woke? Welcome to the Wokest Podcast with your host, Alex Lazarev.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back. Dion, I love that intro so much. Just play it again. I don't give a shit. I don't follow the rules. You know me, I'm out of control. Load the clip and play it again. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything until we play that clip.
Do or do not. There is no try.
You think that's air you're breathing?
Wax on, wax off.
Are you ready to get woke? Welcome to the Wokest Podcast with your host, Alex Lazarev.
Yo, that was choppy as fuck the second time. I don't know if that was you with your Bulgarian internet, which, by the way, is supposed to be the fastest internet in the world, or that was me. I don't know. But hey, everybody, welcome. We're back again for the Sunday sermon. I love how this says, we just keep doing it. Nobody knows about it. There's like 50 people who love it, apparently. Nobody else knows. I tell people, and they're like, what? You do a thing? I'd love to see your live thing. I'm subscribed. YouTube doesn't tell me anything. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't tell you anything. You're not supposed to find the spiritual gangster because we are waking people the fuck up to love. You're supposed to be in the fear vibration and stay asleep. So obviously, they're not going to tell you about this guy, but don't worry. We're building up our Telegram presence, and we'll be moving somewhere else shortly where they're not gonna keep us super suppressed. Also, not everybody's ready to, you know what I'm saying, for the real deal. So what's up, everybody? Happy that you're here. What up? The usual stalkers are here, at least two of them. Keep It Spiritual and SC87 are here. Those guys, they're my, and Luke, of course, Luke. So thanks for being here. Your man, Paul. What's up, man? What's up, Sally? 126. Oh yeah, that's right. You got a shirt, right? I sent you one of the shirts, one of my shirts. I've been giving them away. Not this one. Today I decided to mix it up. Obviously, I'm giving away the Love is My New Normal shirt. I gave one. It's a beautiful thing. I gave one to a lady last night at the Freedom Rally, and I was just straight up like, you know, I gave one to someone else, and then she's like, "Oh my God, I want one of those too." And I know her. She's really cute, really nice woman. And then I come up to her and I'm like, "Hey, I got you this shirt. It's an extra small." She's like a midget, and she was like, "Oh, I don't have any money." I was like, "No, it's a gift. I'm just giving it to you. It's organic. It's free trade, no chemicals. I want you to pass on the love." And she just froze, and she was like, and she literally, the woman cried. She cried because I gave her one of the amazing shirts, and it was a beautiful moment. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's a hell of a thing to be doing. I'm really having fun with it. And they're still not for sale. People ask me, they're still not for sale. But if you run into me in Vancouver, you can have one. So yeah. So what do we talk about? My God. So yesterday we had a freedom rally in over here in Vancouver. Oh, globally, who went to one of the rallies? Because it was in pretty much every city all around the world. Did anybody go? What was it like? We had a blast. I was going to go to Kelowna, which is another city here in BC, for like the mega rally, and then Spirit just would not let me go. We couldn't borrow a car, like nothing was happening. It was really weird. And so I was like, okay, I'm supposed to stay in Vancouver, and it was epic in Vancouver. I did comedy. I had a good set. They liked me, and I'm going to put that up actually. Yeah, I'm going to stick that up online soon for people to see. But, oh my God, it was so much fun. The vibe was so good. A lot of new people have showed up. So a lot of new people are waking up to the scam. Because when I was doing the chanting on the megaphone, only a few people were coming in. Everyone else didn't know they were supposed to join in. So it was a lot of new faces, which is really, really good. So yeah, let me know if you guys were rocking it with the freedom protests. And my God, it's been great. I've had a great week. I've had an absolutely great week. I'm always in a good mood after I do stand-up comedy, obviously. You know. Oh, cool. What's up, Mazias? How you doing, man? That was a long time ago. Awesome. 2014 is a long time ago. My God. I've just been entertaining myself this week. Here, this is a video that makes me laugh here. Let me play this. Yep. This is really great, guys. I just want to recommend the plastic bag over the head. It's actually a lot better than the mask. Oh, I almost fell over there. It's a lot better than the mask because basically it fully protects your head. You can sneeze in here. It's not going to go anywhere. People feel safe around you. And you hear me? I'll take it off. Bags are much better than masks. I think the government should send everybody one of these bags, and it should be mandatory. Everyone just wear a bag over your head because it's just better. It's more comfortable, you can breathe easily, and it's still not going to stop any viruses or anything like that. But so, it's all psychological. But this makes me feel just as safe as a mask. So careful, there's a person back there. Sir, have you heard that these plastic bags are actually more effective at stopping viruses than other masks? So I'm just going for it. Would you like one? I got an extra one in the car. No? You're good. All right, he doesn't want one. But anyway, get your masks, throw them out the window, get one of these bags. You're going to love me. You're going to thank me, guys. That was me. That wasn't planned. I was just dicking around with my friend. It was raining and I had the bag over my head. So, but it made me laugh. The funny part was I actually almost fell over, which was it was funny. I made myself laugh because I almost fell over. Sometimes you can't really fake stuff like that. You just can't really. I was also we also did a drive-by. We also did a. Oh shit, that sucks. I just tried to. Okay, well, it's not going to work. Thanks, Mongoose. Mongoose is flirting with me. We also did a car rally where we have all the signs on the cars, and I had my megaphone, and I was just ripping comedy at people. That was really good, but apparently it says unsupported video format when I try and play that guy's file. So you're going to have to wait. That's going up on my Instagram probably later today, though, so be on my Instagram, and then you'll see it. But it was funny. I was just on the megaphone ripping into people, just being sarcastic. Like, for a while, I was doing, like, true stuff, like, 14 days to flatten the curve, trust the media, your government's lying to you, all this bullshit. But then when I started doing comedy, of course, I got more attention. Everybody was laughing, and then they'd actually look at the signs on the truck. So it was actually better for everybody that way. And this is what I've been learning. This is actually an interesting lesson for life. Comedy just is better, honestly. Comedy's better. Because when you come at people and you yell at people and you're like, you need to wake up and you're asleep and all this kind of shit, you know what I mean? It's like, they get defensive, their ego gets triggered because you're trying to teach them something or something they don't know, you're better than them, that people don't react really well. But when you just kind of make people laugh and they just laugh and then you get them thinking, it's a very sneaky way of getting a message to people. So I'm actually resonating more and more with just doing stand-up comedy, doing funny sketches and stuff. So yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff planned that's coming out shortly. So thanks, Mongoose, for liking the comedy. No one cares. Video was life-changing. I don't even know what video that is, School Trap, but I'm glad you liked it. Somebody sent me PayPal money. You're crazy. Nobody sends me PayPal money. Cool. Yeah, I'll let you know about the shirts. Yeah. I will get that clothing company going. It's actually mainly ready, but I just have so many things on the go. It's like at some point I'm like, no, I just gotta do one thing at a time. All right, so listen, kids, let's do this. Apparently, DN fell in the mud during the intro. That's amazing. That's hilarious. So let's do this first, guys. Before we get into the teaching, I think we should do a little thumbs up if everybody wants to do a little meditation, clear any energies that do not belong. You guys want some of that? Should we get in the zone? In the zone? Huh? I could be listening to music right now because I got my headphones. I don't technically need these. Because I don't think I'm gonna play anything else, so I'm gonna take this off. It's foggy out here and rainy because it's winter in Vancouver, but it's okay though because the summer's coming and it's gonna be freaking epic. It's gonna be epic. Oh my god. Okay. Woo. Oy. All right, kids. Take this off. I got a compliment from one yesterday. She said I was wearing my crazy hat, and she said, "Why are you always wearing a hat?" And I'm like, "It keeps my ears warm. We're in Canada; it's cold." She goes, "You shouldn't wear your hat all the time. You look. I like your hair. Your hair looks good." I think she was flirting with me. She was a bit drunk, but it was nice to get a compliment on my hair. I've been growing it out long, guys. I've been growing it out long. I like doing this also. It's nice. It's like being in a L'Oreal commercial, It's nice. It's a nice feeling. Couldn't do that 2 years ago because my hair was short, but now I can do it. All right, guys. Everybody sit down. Put your attention on your breath. Just be breathing through our nose. But let's put our focus on our breath coming into the stomach. Just breathing in a relaxed manner, but just bringing your attention to the air in your stomach. Every breath, stomach getting a little bit bigger, and relaxing on the exhale. Just in and out. In and out. Allowing yourself permission just to let go of any thoughts that have been with you this week. Letting go of any worries, concerns, any plans. Just for a couple of minutes. We're going to be here with no plans, no concerns. Just here now with the breath. As quickly as a thought comes, you can just let it go and focus on the breath. Your reality is wherever your attention goes. So if you only focus on how good it feels to breathe, then your reality becomes the breath. Because there's nothing else going on. Because you're choosing for nothing else to be relevant right now. So just breathe. Let's take a moment and just feel that gratitude that's in our hearts. Gratitude for these lungs that are doing such a great job. They're always keeping us here on the planet, whether we're focusing on them or not. Taking a moment to just say, hey, thanks. Thanks, lungs, you're doing a great job. Thanks, heart, you're doing a great job. Thanks, immune system, you're doing a great job. Thank you, body, for keeping it together. Just breathing and feeling that gratitude. Let's extend that gratitude to ourselves for making it through this last crazy year. Thank you, self. Thanks, Sasha. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Steve. Thanks. Just thank yourself for being here, for making it through, for not losing your mind. Let's extend that love to all of our family, all of our loved ones, all our friends. Seeing them, loving them, thanking them, just sending out that love, which they will receive. which you will receive back, because that's how it works. Maybe sending that love out to all the people maybe you haven't seen in a while, haven't spoken to into a while. They'll get it. We're all connected. We're all one consciousness. Phones are not required to let people know you love them. That happens inside. And it will be felt inside, for you and for them. Maybe bringing up anybody that you've been angry at, that you feel has done you wrong, anybody maybe you've wronged in the past, and sending them a quick I love you. I'm sorry for my part. Please forgive me. God bless you. I love you. Just forgiving anything that might be there, anything sticky, any old energy, anything that's not been let go of fully. Now's your chance to let it go. Any anger, any resentment, any regret, whether it's a person, a belief, a thought, an energy. If I have done something wrong, I apologize. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Staying with the breath, staying with the love. Together as a group, we're going to call in all of our guides, our friends, and we're going to be clearing anything that does not belong in our fields. So you can do it in your mind. You can repeat after me if you like. It's all about the intention behind what we're doing. That's all that matters. Spirit guides, spirit masters, spirit world, friends, ancestors, allies, named and unnamed, Brotherhood of Light. Please help us all remove any and all non-beneficial energies of all types, whether they be spirits, entities, or demonic energies that are affecting us negatively. We ask for your assistance to please remove any and all such energies, remove them from our fields, nullify them, neutralize them, and send them back to the Infinite One Creator, back to Source, where they belong. We ask this be done in the name of the Infinite One Creator for the benefit of all beings. Please remove any and all non-beneficial energies from this group listening live and any of our brothers and sisters tuning in and replay at any time in the future. Om Satchitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Bhagavati Sameta Sri Bhagavate Namaha. Om Satchitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Bhagavati Sameta Sri Bhagavate Namaha. Om Satchitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Bhagavati Sameta Sri Bhagavate Namaha Sri Bhagavate Namaha Sri Bhagavate Namaha Sri Bhagavate Namaha. Om. All right, so just taking a couple of more deep breaths. Thanking all your relations, any of your allies that have been with you, helping you clear, helping you be here now. Sending your love and your light to all other versions of yourself on planet Earth. May all beings remember who they are. May all beings be happy. God bless us all. Thank you. I love you. When you're ready, opening up the eyes, coming back. But staying with the breath, staying in this moment, in this vibration. Staying fully present with the now. Woo! That's a little bit like I took drugs. Without the drugs. How you guys doing? Everybody cool? I think I'm going to read a random teaching from Gospel of Thomas. I have not prepared anything. I'm just going to open it. See where it opens. Wow, there's so much juiciness on this page. I don't know which one to pick. Luke, glad you enjoyed. This is a clearing. This is a clearing. I don't know why I'm saying it's a clearing in my German accent. Oh man, that's good. I guess this one. Hang on one sec, I got something in my eye. Just one moment. By the way, I think this is first time showing off these new hippie pants. Look at those! I got my cow sock on one foot, not the other foot. Woo! And I bought these hippie pants as well. This cool shop in Vancouver. I'm getting ready for the summer, guys. That's my way of getting ready. I just buy clothes for the summer, and then it's gonna show up quicker. So, this is so good. Okay, this is saying 3b from the Gospel of Thomas. When you understand yourselves, you will be understood, and you will realize that you are sons of the living Father. If you do not know yourselves, then you exist in poverty, and you are that poverty. That's so good. I'm reading again. That's really deep. I'm going to read it again. Some of you are going to be like, what did he say? What did he just say? When you understand yourselves, you will be understood. And you will realize that you are sons of the living Father. If you do not know yourselves, then you exist in poverty, and you are that poverty. That's juicy. That's juicy. Yep. Knowledge of self. That's a banger, right? Yeah, if you really have no knowledge of self and you think you're this, and you're going to get old and you're going to die and the party's over, that is living in poverty. To not know, to not have knowledge of your true self, the immortal self, the eternal within you, to not know that that is your nature is poverty. Yeah. That is actually why everybody's running around out there terrified right now. Why the current fear campaign has been so effective in enslaving our brothers and sisters. It is only because they exist in poverty. Spiritual poverty, lack of self-knowledge. Because once you truly know what you are, there can be no fear. No fear of death. No fear of leaving this world. Because you know this is not your home. Not really. This body is not your home. Not really. Yeah. A lack of self-knowledge. It's so funny. One of the shirts I'm gonna make is gonna be God is a zillionaire, or something along those lines. Because when you realize that, you know what I'm saying? Your bank account, your heavenly bank account is always full. You know what I'm saying? You're fully supported in everything. You're eternal. Doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. God is a zillionaire, and you are that. That is you. There's only the one being, the one infinite consciousness, and it's all you. So to truly know thyself is to be rich beyond imagination. And it's funny, this obsession we have with material wealth, right? But don't worry about your soul or what happens when you leave the body. Don't worry about that. Just get me that $1 million. Then I'll be happy. Wow, that's not good. This. Yeah. And also, when you understand yourself, you would never and could never hurt another, because to know thyself is to know the other. Because again, the separation is a complete illusion. There's only the one. There's only the one infinite one here. So, if humanity knew really what we were, none of this would be happy. It would just be, you wouldn't be afraid, ever, and you wouldn't hurt anyone else, ever. That would be the end of this. So lack of spiritual knowledge. Oh, so good. Yeah, that's a good one too, Luke. Vibration is currency. It is. It's the ultimate currency. Vibration, self-knowledge. Yeah, everyone is the creator. You are the creator of your own reality. And ultimately, when we go back and merge with the self, we're actually the creator of everything. But in this experience, you're just the creator of your life. Yeah, that's awesome, Luke. Yeah, dude, when you still the mind and you let go of this need to constantly be entertained, whether it's conversation or eating food, or for some people smoking cigarettes, or for most of us it's just talking all the time, right? But when you let go of that need for an external source of information input, and we just can go still and just breathe and just look at what's around us, whether it's nature or anything, really. You can observe anything. But that peace and that love and that stillness is actually always right there. It's always actually right there. It's just letting go of all these thoughts, all this belief that there's something out there that we need to be happy in this moment. Nothing. Just to realize that you are this eternal moment forever, and it can never be taken away from you. And you always get to exist and experience, just that knowledge. That's it. There's nothing more required. Nothing more is required. Igloo is a little bit worried about the situation. We're going to be okay. We're just in the relatively early stages of a global awakening, spiritual awakening. So it's a little messy. The thing is, I'm not freaked out because of all of the ego death and the awakening that humanity's going through. I've done that over the last couple of years. So it's like, I know what it is. It's hard. You think you're going to die, and it's freaky, and everything's collapsing, and everything you thought was real isn't real. That's what spiritual awakening is. Like, you think this is real, realizing that you're none of this, and you're infinite consciousness forever. Fucking hell. It's intense. So people aren't even there yet. They're not even on the spiritual one. They're just on the 5D, 3D reality, 5 sense reality, out here, what's on the TV. That's all completely imaginary, and people are just figuring that out. Yeah, it's going to be intense because you believe what you're being told is reality, and it's not at all. Yeah, people are going to be, it's going to be fun. But they'll get through it. Mass exposure it's all coming out now. You can't really keep the truth hidden forever, just for a while. Okay, some guy was asking me, let's see here. Ow. I don't usually do this for individuals, but just Just one time for you, Mesius. I'm going to check you. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. You got stuff, bro. You got shit. You got shit, dog. So now that you know, you got 2 demonic energies. You need to take them. Do it yourself, bro. You know how to do it. It's what I said in the video. Play the video back. Write down the words. Put on a little candle. Tune in with your higher self, your allies, your spirit guides, and ask that they be removed. And then you can ask me, and I can double check you and see if you've done it successfully. Okay, homie? But yeah, you do. You have 2 demonic energies on your ass. So you were correct. But the thing is, you got to do it as well. Like you got to learn. Okay, so let's. I was going to chat a little bit about pretty much this topic, so I guess we'll just dig in. Yeah, I quit the mask shit too. Quite some time ago. I absolutely will never ever ever wear one. It's completely absurd. One of my little jokes now from my comedy set. It's probably my funniest joke. It's one of them. When somebody came up to me, I was in a store, and said, "Why aren't you wearing a mask?" I looked at them, and I said, "I don't believe in conspiracy theories." So that's a good answer. Feel free to steal that one. But yeah, you just have to educate people. That's all. It just takes a little bit of work. Get some documents if you have to. In Canada, there's exemptions, but like just find out what your laws are. Educate yourselves. Educate people around you. The whole thing is batshit crazy, and you just have to. It's a look at it as a spiritual practice. It's your spiritual practice to have that patience and to have that love, to be able to talk to somebody who's maybe they're in the fear, they've been brainwashed, and to just come at it from the love and just have that real heart-to-heart connection and just connect with them first, and then be like, hey man, listen, there's something, I got to share this with you, and you can share them. There's different strategies, but you can explain to them, hey, look, here's a little piece of paper that explains that healthy people can actually get people sick. Like, that's a lie, so that doesn't make any sense. This piece of paper here explains how, like, you're breathing in your own bacteria, you're actually hurting yourself. You could just, I just tell people my spiritual beliefs don't allow me to do anything that hurts me or anyone else, and the masks are harmful to me, so I can't wear them. And no one questions when I say my religion, my religion stops me from wearing a mask. That's the end of the conversation. That's pretty much it, really. Yeah. Illegal, unethical, unlawful, but it is, as long as you're comfortable in your reality, that's it. That's it. It really comes down to knowing who you are. If you know that you're a sovereign being and nobody has authority over you, this is the biggest lie. People really think that this is literally the biggest lie. Books have been written about this. So, but just because everybody believes what's on the TV doesn't make it real. And just because everybody believes that the government has authority to tell you how to live your life or what to do, they don't. They don't. Okay. They don't. We people, humans, delegate certain responsibilities to the government for them to serve us. But they can't tell us what to do. They never could. Nobody has any authority over you. Only God, only the Creator has any authority over you. So this whole concept that we have to do what we're told is invalid. It's wrong. It's crazy, and you don't have. That's it. You're sovereign. You're a sovereign being. You're infinite consciousness in a body. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. like literally, like you don't have to explain yourself. You just, I'm my own sovereign being. I do what's right for me. Um, that's it. You might, I mean, it depends where you're at. I've tried, sometimes I just explain to people that they've been brainwashed. And I just say, hey, bro, like, listen, you know, you've been brainwashed. You believe something that isn't true. Like, look at this piece of paper. This explains, look, you believe this, but this right here, it's completely, you believe something that's literally completely the opposite of the truth. You've been brainwashed. People have to understand that they've been brainwashed on a massive level, because if they don't get that, they're just going to continue believing the sauce. And so, but it's difficult to make someone see that if you come at it with aggression, if you attack them or tell them they're wrong or yell at them, it doesn't work. But if you come at it from the love, if you connect on that love level, you know, give them a compliment, connect, say hi, talk about the weather, you know, whatever, just joke around a little bit, have fun. And then from that space, you then say, by the way, and then you drop something in there that makes them think, you know. So, you know, people have been getting sick throughout history. Were you wearing a mask last year? You know, how long, I mean, you lived all this time without one. Like, do you really think, you know what I'm saying? How long are you planning on wearing that mask? I mean, like, it's been a year, another 7 years. Hey, 2 weeks to flatten the curve, right, bro? You know, do you believe everything the media says? Has the media ever lied to us before? Weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Have you heard that one? You ever heard that one? I'm still waiting for those weapons of mass destruction, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence is angry. Everybody, send Lawrence some love. This guy here, he's upset. He came in the room. He doesn't want to be here. The topic is waking the fuck up, bro, and talking to people who have been psyoped into believing that they need to wear a face diaper over their face to be safe. And how do we stay in our hearts and explain to people that they've been brainwashed? That's sort of what we're talking about now. And usually that, hey, we're actually infinite consciousness in a body and that we're all one. That kind of stuff. That kind of stuff, bro. But if you want to, are you happy? Okay, good. Because you seemed confused for a second. Huh? You were confused. I didn't want to, you know. Yeah. You know, and it's funny. I had an interesting conversation with someone when after September 11 happened, you know, years after, like a few years ago, I was talking to people and I was like, yeah, you know, I woke up so many people. I just don't think they could do another false flag psyop. There's too many people awake. They're just never going to pull it off. It would never work now. Everyone's like, yeah, they would have done it by now. If they could do another thing like that, another false flag like that, they would have done it by now. So we're good. It's all over. Cool. And this goes down and we're all like, oh, geez. I did it again. Okay, this is a good one. This is much bigger than the other one. The other one was just giving them, you know, like, wow, that one just gave them permission to, like, you know, like take lots of money and change the laws and, you know, be able to, like, it was bad for freedom. It was bad for freedom, especially for people in the U.S. Oh, yeah, it was terrible. They could just fuck with anybody. But it didn't, this was the ultimate because it makes everybody afraid of everybody. Like, you're literally afraid you're going to die. There's a mysterious fucking killer thing that's going to kill everybody. It's hilarious. So and that's it. So they can use it as an excuse for anything. Oh, yeah, we're shutting down everything because of this thing. It's hilarious. We're going to take away your freedoms because of this thing. Because somebody could get sick. It's amazing. So, and it's so obvious at this point that it's laughable. It is a cult. I have to tell you that COVID is a cult. They have their own cult symbols. Literally, like everything, like social distance and stay 6 feet apart and like wear your mask and all that stuff. It's literally like somebody sent me a graphic of this actually. Wait a minute, let's see if I can put it up for you guys. It's literally just a cult, and they have their own belief system, and they have their own graphics and their own propaganda. It's like any other cult, and they have to keep on playing the message over and over again because if they don't, you'll fucking wake up and realize it's insane, right? You just will. So that's why they have to keep playing. That's why the news, like if there's no, I mean, this is one of our chants on the freedom rallies. The cure for the virus is take your television and throw it out the window. That's the cure. That's it. That's all it is. Hang on, let me play that clip, Dion, if you got it working. This is what I was up to last week. It made me laugh. government, guys. Trust the media. Keep wearing those masks. 2 weeks to flatten the curve, folks. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. That's right. Everything's going to be fine. Only 7 more years of wearing masks and not being able to hug people. Trust your government. Your government would never lie to you. Your government loves you. Trust authority. Obey. Just do what you're told. No need to think for yourselves. The media is definitely telling you the truth, for sure. 100% you can trust your government. 100% you can trust the media. They love you. Your government loves you. Yeah, so that was me just trolling people. We did a bunch more. Hang on, I want to share these. I'm sending more of these clips at the end. Did you guys have the sound cut out for you guys too? It's really weird. I don't know why, but the sound sort of is cutting out, which is really strange. Let me know. But yeah, so basically, it was hilarious. And so sometimes we'd stop on a corner and people are just looking, and I would just start ripping into people, and it actually gets people listening. It was really it was lagging. But it would get people's attention with the comedy, and then eventually people would read the signs and whatever. One woman actually, it was really funny. One woman actually came up to me, and she's like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "It's all a hoax. It's all a hoax. It's influenza. There's nothing happening. They just made it up." And the woman was like, she just looked at me. She's just an old lady. She was very, very present. She just went, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. Of course we're sure. Do you think we'd be out here honking our horns like with like 15 cars?" Like, yeah, of course we're sure. She's like, "Okay." And then I told her website, and then it's funny. So when we're ready, he's converting a couple more clips. I'll play you guys a couple more clips in a second. Just you guys are getting all the previews of what's going to come up on Instagram. Actually, this is a good idea because like I could play stuff on here, and you guys can be like, "Not funny, shitty, no," or you guys can be like, "Excellent, put it up." But anyway, I don't know. I just do things that entertain me. I just find it funny. I love waking people up, mainly to the love, but also to the to just the world. It's all a lie, and it's fun. It's doing it in a fun way. That's my passion. I love doing it. It makes me giggle. Sometimes people flip me off but they've been psyoped. I don't take it personally when people that are brainwashed get angry at me, because like I still love them. It's just another aspect of myself that's been brainwashed. I don't love you any less because you flip me off. You're still, like, we're all the one infinite consciousness, right? You're still me, I'm still you. It doesn't matter. So yeah, you don't take it personally. You're just like, "Hey, I still love you." I literally say to people on the marches, "I love you. You've been brainwashed. Turn your fucking TV off. I still love you just the same." But look, let me put it to you this way, right? We're all that creative energy that is Infinite One Creator. We're all that forever, basically. I don't want to use the G word. It weirds people out, but we're all basically that. So we're all that, and it doesn't matter how asleep you are. You're still that. You see what I'm saying? That's what self-realization is. When you drop the ego and you really wake the fuck up, we are all that Infinite One self-awareness, the self with a big S. It's all you forever. Every human being walking around the planet, it's you. All the timelines, different versions of Earth, all the aliens out there flying around, all the other planets, it's all one self-aware consciousness that's split up into all these infinite pieces, having all these experiences. When you leave here, you go back to being that one, full knowledge, all of it. That's us. It's not a person. You're not a person. It'd just be a lie to go, "Oh yeah," to pretend you're just not. It's not a who am I, it's a what am I. It's a what. When you really have the crazy big awakenings, it's you're not a who, you're a what, and it's self-aware awareness forever and ever and ever. There's no end to it. Never ends. Never. That's you forever. So does it matter if somebody's walking around the streets brainwashed, wearing a mask, fucking, like getting injected? Like, you're still, when you leave the body, you still go back to being the Infinite One Creator. It doesn't fucking make any difference. But the thing is, you just won't be very happy being brainwashed for the rest of your life, doing what you're told, wearing a mask, fucking being afraid, hiding in your basement, not loving anyone, not hugging anybody for the next 50 years because you believe that there's a deadly virus in there. It's insane. It's lack of spiritual knowledge. If you realize you only get sick if there's a like there's a point for you to get sick, right? Like if you're eating like shit, not taking care, your immune system goes down and you get sick. Yeah, because your body's like, yo, bro, like you're not doing it right. You need to snap out of it. Yeah, you're gonna get sick. It's a message, you know. You don't get into a car accident unless you're supposed to wake up to something. There's a lesson. There's a learning it for you. There's something happening. There's no random anything. Nothing happens by random. That's another lie. Oh yeah, be careful that something might happen. No, if you're present and you're living your purpose and you're in your heart and you're working for the good of all creation, and you're doing what's good for everybody because it's all you. There's nothing random or bad happens. It doesn't make sense. You don't just get sick and die. Okay? You don't just get sick and die randomly. Okay? Everything is soul contracts, guys. I'm sorry. That's how it works. If people had the basic understanding of just how it works, what we are, what this illusion is, what this game is, you would not be terrified to leave your house and hug somebody because they might give you something and you're going to die. It's insane. It's completely insane. So this is what's going on. Yeah, that's right. I've seen that quote before, Luke, and it's a good one. So lack of lack of self-knowledge. That's actually the only problem on planet Earth right now. The TV can be saying whatever it wants. If you've gone within and you know what you are, you know thyself, and you know, as Jesus was teaching, you know, that you and the Father are the one thing, it doesn't matter what's on the TV. It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter if people don't like you. It doesn't make any difference. You're at peace because you know the truth. The truth shall set you free. It's a good quote. There's nothing to worry about. If you knew the truth of your nature, and they said there's a comet that's going to smack into the earth tomorrow, and you're like, yeah, that's all over, you'd be like, great, so we're going to the next party. Excellent. This was a good ride. You'd just be like, okay, fine. So what? So what? Because you're eternal. You've always been here. You can never end. There's no end to consciousness. You can't not exist. Existence just is. You are that. There's no finish. There's no finish. So that's what's happening, and I'm hoping, I know it's happening quickly. The global awakening. I do feel like so much stuff has come out already. Have you guys seen the last South Park episode? The last South Park episode, they're joking about some of the most like dark stuff that humans don't know about, and it's all coming out. It's coming out in the cartoons. Apparently today, you got to see that the South Park episode on vaccination. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm sure you can find it. I'll put it. I have a link to it. I'll put it in my Telegram group. Deanne, let them know about Telegram group. I'll stick it in there today because I got the link. Someone else asked me too. Anything I mentioned and I don't put up, I'll stick it in the Telegram notification group. And apparently today on HBO, there's a series coming out on Q. Yeah, so that's going to wake up a lot of people. So it's all coming out now. This is like a huge thing. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do to wake more people up now. I don't know. Probably the economy is going to fully melt down. We've been waiting for that one for a while. They might do something like everybody's going to think like we're going to DEF CON. There's going to be a nuclear war and everybody freaks the fuck out. Like, I don't know. They're fully exposing, the bad guys at this point. Like fully. Everybody needs to see the evil. And I get it, and that makes sense. And when you realize that everybody needs to see the evil, like people need to be brought to their knees and begging for God's intervention. Like, please help, and then it'll be like, okay, yeah, you're all okay. Like that's because people are so lost and so brainwashed. The squeezer needs to be put on them even more, so that people just crack. Like literally, this is how people have their spiritual awakenings. You know, if you read David Hawkins' book or any of his books, he always talks about how he woke up. He was basically dying, right? He was at that point where he was just like he was in physical pain. Nobody could help him, and he was literally on his deathbed. And he literally just looked up and he was like, "If there is a God, please help me." And guess what? Booyaka, done, miracle, finished. So sometimes like that's when it happens. Some of the most amazing, profound awakenings happen when people were at the end. They think they're going to die. They're broke. They lose their business. They're literally considering suicide. They reach rock bottom, and then they reach out and they go, "Fucking help, please help!" And then boom, some miracle happens, and that's it. This is what humanity's being brought to because we're spiritually bankrupt. That's what it's coming to. And it's what has to be. And when you understand that everything that's happening is happening exactly as it should be, everything this, again, I've said this before. I know it's a radical concept, but it was one of my big fucking huge ass awakenings. It became very clear that everything happening in our reality is God's perfect love unfolding always. Everything happening is God's perfect love. There's nothing outside of God's perfect love. You are God's perfect love. I am God's perfect love. All the trees, the plants, the animals, everything occur. All of it. It's all perfection. It's just a matter of seeing it for what it is. Understanding that if it's happening to you, it's happening for a reason. You planned it for yourself. It's all absolute perfection if you wake up to it. And when you wake up to it, bam, the suffering is over. There's no suffering. It's just coming into alignment with your part in the divine perfect play. That's it. What are you here for? What are your unique gifts? What are you supposed to add to this, to this show? How can you express yourself and live your purpose and use your unique gifts in service of the Creator for the benefit of all beings being yourself? How can you do that? What's the highest thing you can do? And when you get into that one, my friends, oh my God, life is a joy. There's nothing to prove. You don't have to be rich or famous or the most popular or wearing the most dope. Obviously, I've got the most dope clothes, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not about any of that shit. It's just about doing what you came here to do. That's it. That's it. So when I want to do the thing, I'm just, like the show here, I'm just like, okay, is there a teaching? What's the highest? Is there a message? And sometimes like, yeah, you got to talk about this. It's like, okay, great. Other times it's like, no, just do a Q&A and just help people out. Like, all right, fine. It's the only question I ask if I'm filming a video and I got all these ideas. I got too many ideas. So I'm tapped in. So I'm just getting that, everybody's tapped in, but I just gave up on the idea that I was coming up with anything. And I'm just like, okay, what am I supposed to do here that's going to help the most people? And I just get one that comes out at me. It's like, you're supposed to do this. And I'm like, okay. So we filmed one of those last week. Epic silent protest with the posters from the They Live movie. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, guys. It's going to be so dope. You'll see. That's coming out soon. So yeah, so all of us have this ability. We're all one. We're all literally the same being. Nobody is more special than anybody else. That's the hilarious part when you really fucking wake up and you see the spiritual teachers and they're like, oh, look at me, la la la. They're doing all this shit trying to get people. It's like, dude, no, you're not special. Sorry. The necklace is from downtown Los Angeles. You'd be amazed what you can get for $70 in downtown LA. It's the greatest necklace of all time. One day, I'm gonna get a solid gold one of these when I'm super pimping. Yeah, Papa Sasha lost most of his Bitcoin, but one day, I have a solid gold Jesus on my chain. It's gonna be legit. I'll have to get one for Paul too, obviously. But at some point. Aliens need to come to the rescue. That's funny. Love to you too, Alexei. Yeah. That's actually how I woke up to the 3D 5 cents reality scam. It was the fluoride when I realized they were putting neurotoxin in people's water. I was like, oh, something's wrong here. That's all it took for me. I was like, okay, something's up. But other people, apparently, they need more. They need to be forced to get vaccinated with the heavy metals and see their grandparents die from getting a COVID test. By the way, this is really disturbing. Oh, that's ready. One of my friends in South America basically said old people are going to get basically, like she said it like it was a mystery. Oh yeah, my friend, she's a really strong older lady. Yeah, within 12 hours she was diagnosed with COVID and then she died. I'm like, yeah, how'd they diagnose it? They gave her the COVID test. So they gave her a COVID test and then she died. Interesting. Nice. Bernardo. Nice, bro. Yeah, that's a good one. Somebody said, I think science isn't a tangible thing. I believe in real science, but there hasn't been real science in about 100 years, unfortunately. Not much. Not much. No, I'm more about spirituality. Spirituality is the real science. The journey within that's the real science. That it's literally there's literally a book called The Science of Self-Realization, because that's the real deal, and it can't. That's the real. That is the real. Our nature, what we are, that's real. Anything else? That's why science is so fucking flawed, for many reasons. Because obviously it's been corrupted financially, but not that. That's not even the main thing. Because you're doing science. You're in a hologram. Do you understand? This is consciousness is creating this hologram for us to have experiences in, and it has certain rule sets. And science is operating within those rule sets, but thinking this is actual reality, thinking that this is base reality. It's not. It's not base reality. It's not. So if you're in a dream, okay, and you think you're we're in a dream, we can figure everything out totally because this is reality. No. And things can be going a little bit off in the dream, and weird shit can be happening, and you won't be able to figure it out. You know why? Because it's a dream. It's not ultimate reality. So if you think this is ultimate reality, you just haven't woken up yet. I'm sorry. You'll get there. When you get there, when you're ready to know, you'll know. If you're a hardcore spiritual seeker and you're really doing the things, you might find out sooner than the rest. But this ain't it, guys. This is not it. You're in a dream. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really brutal. It's like you have to respect. This is a really tough one. This was tough for me too. Um, we have to respect everybody's free will. This is where it gets fucked up. Even if their free will is to destroy themselves and destroy their lives. I know. It's weird. I know it's weird. I've been fighting this one for a long time, but I'm just getting to that point where it's like, if somebody wants to go do something and they're absolutely like, they've made up their mind, they 100% are going to do something that probably is going to really fuck them up. You know, if you don't have the soul contract to stop them, they're going to do it. Like there's a line though. There's this line, right? Like, so for example, if someone is like your parent, like if your parents are going to do something and it's probably going to get them killed, or like your son, or someone really close to you, or your best friend, something, and you really try, and you're like, listen, man, like, are you sure? You do have, to a degree, you have a duty to try because you love somebody, and you, of course, love is the ultimate, right? So if you really love somebody, you're gonna, of course. But even if you love the shit out of somebody, and they're like, no, I'm gonna do this. Hey, man, free will is free will. Like, God gave them free will. God created us as creators with free will. You know, we're not slaves. They'd like to make us think we're slaves, but we're not. So if somebody that you love looks you in the eye and says, look, I'm going to do this thing, and I appreciate what you're saying, but like, I'm doing it, okay, well, guess what? They have, apparently, that's what they need to experience, you know, and they're going to experience it. And there's plenty of people out there who right now are paralyzed, can't walk. Some of them have autism, are absolutely fucked because they're getting heavy metals and aborted fetal tissues and all kinds of crazy shit injected into them because they think it's a good idea. They think God has created us imperfect and then we need to get shit injected into us. That's a very interesting belief. But if people want to believe that, and that feels right for them, and they want to go for it, they're going to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people believe a lot of crazy shit. Yeah. What can I tell you? It's a shame. But it's fucked. It's really fucked. But ultimately, they're still infinite consciousness. When they leave the body, they're going to remember the truth. They're going to be okay. There's no such thing as death. But if you realize that now, and you start acting that way now, and you get some of these spiritual principles, you can have a lot more fun while you're here. You can have a lot more love in your life. You can have, you know what I'm saying? Like being in service to the Creator, living your passion, not in fear, being in the love vibration. It's just so much more fun than living in fear and believing in separation and running around doing what you're told. It's just a lot more fun. You're just going to have a lot more fun. You're still the Creator. You're still infinite consciousness. You're still forever. It's just like, how much fun can you have, you know? Mm-hmm. Good for you, Luke, from detaching from your parents. I mean, you can still. It's about loving unconditionally, right? Like you can love them, but loving also without attachment. Like you can love somebody, and if they do stupid shit or even they screw you over or whatever, you can still love them. Everybody's on their own unique spiritual journey. Everybody's learning. Everybody's waking up. We're all doing the same thing. So just have that love and compassion for somebody, even if they're victims of brainwashing, even if they're doing stupid shit, even if they fuck you over. I just basically got dicked over by somebody, and I'm trying to love them anyway. You know, it's hard. The ego doesn't like it, but good thing we're not that, hey? Yep. Yep. Feeling your pain, you know, Jay-Zan. But again, remember, you're going to meet your tribe, right? This has been the greatest thing for me because I'm meeting my tribe. All the people in the freedom movement, all my friends now are from there. Like it's amazing. I've met the most amazing people. It's forced us all to come together, and it's great. And after this is over, and people wake up and they realize they were insane, we'll still have our little tribe of people who we met during this thing. So it's kind of awesome. In a way, this is awesome. Like I've actually had an awesome year, really. Yeah. Yeah, this happens all the time. I mean, hospitals aren't meant to get you healthy. They're meant to actually take your money and get you more sick. The whole medical system got taken over about 100 years ago. There's movies on it. Um, you know, I've talked about this before, but yeah, that's the whole point. It's not there to make you healthy. Everything is opposite land. Yeah, I would say yeah. I would say real science is the exploration of God. Yeah. This is a funny comment. It bothers me that my friend. This is funny. Yeah, knowing about the path and being on the path are two separate things, right? And the thing is, if your friend still thinks that there's more of a payoff, there's more enjoyment, there's more fun, you know, watching video games and watching TV or whatever, than knowledge of self, well, you know, they don't have the hunger yet, you know, or they haven't suffered enough yet to want to go within, to want to go down that journey. You know, and look, we get there when we get there. See, when you really understand that all of us are immortal beings, that we are actually one immortal being, but we're immortal, it doesn't actually matter if somebody pisses their life away. That was a real mindfuck for me because I was the same, right? I was looking at people. I still do it sometimes. I look at people and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, why are you wasting your life? There's so much fun out there. You could be learning and growing and traveling the world and helping people and just like it's learning languages and learning how to cook and just, you know, life is just this. You could. There's so much to explore, right? It's just fucking insane. You could be doing all that, and it's frustrating when you see people like wasting their lives. But when you really get that we're immortal, you go, well, if this particular soul needs another lifetime or two or 10 or 20 or 100 just going around in a circle not doing anything, then that's how long they need. What does it matter? Only in your perspective is that soul wasting time, but actually they need another few lives of just doing fucking dick all before they go, wait a minute, no, I want to do something. And then they might have the biggest explosion of consciousness and awakening or whatever, but that might be 10 lifetimes from now. Just like look at planet Earth right now. Right? Oh, how could people believe in all this fear and believe what's on the TV and trust their government and think and be afraid to hug people? This is fucking batshit crazy. Yeah, but batshit crazy, being in the fear, is what humanity needed to get to this low point, so they could look at themselves and go, "Wait, this is fucking nuts," which is actually starting to happen right now. It's what we needed. So it's what's happening. So just trust that. But yeah, it's frustrating. Of course, it's frustrating. You love somebody, you want what's best for them. You don't want them sitting around wasting their lives away. But they're immortal. If your best friend was a vampire and you know they were immortal, right? And you were just like, oh, he's a vampire. He lives forever and he's just there eating Doritos, watching TV. You'd be like, well, he's wasting his time, but you know, if he's got shit to do, he'll just do it later, right? Like he'll do it in 100 years. What's the difference? We're all immortal. We're all spiritual vampires. Hey, that's a good one, spiritual vampire. You see what I'm saying? It's not quite right though. I don't like the spiritual vampire shirt idea, but you know what I mean. Oh, interesting. That's a good question about Ritalin. Well, all I'll say is they tried to prescribe that shit to everybody. And let me ask you this question. You don't think if you were a little bit hyper 100 years ago or 500 years ago, you don't think there would have been a way to help you tune more into your body and get more present and actually deal with it? You don't think there was a way? They didn't have chemicals then. So, and what would you rather use? Some natural method that was around hundreds of years ago or whatever, or the chemicals, which lower your vibration, lower your level of consciousness, and actually destroy you? It's up to you. It's just a choice. Do you want to look for another solution, or do you want to take the easy solution? That's all there is to it. I have a friend who was actually on my show last week, and Nikolai, and he works with he makes these special Gans waters, and they take on the properties of certain things that are around them, basically. So you can make water from one thing or from another thing. And he was actually working on a formula the other day specifically that was for ADD, and I was actually tuning into certain substances and just sitting with them, and some of them just made me go into a meditative state. Like literally, I was just like, oh, I feel super super peaceful. Also, sitting in certain pyramids also puts you into a meditation. So for you, honestly, if you were to able to just, you can research those things, but even just getting into meditation and presence practices and just being here now, hey bro, if you can sit and meditate for 10 minutes and be at peace, believe me, your mind will calm and you'll be able to bring that into your everyday life. So do I think you need to take freaking pharmaceuticals? No, I don't think so. But it's your journey, man. Maybe your journey is getting really fucked up on pharmaceuticals and realizing how insane they are and how insane the system is for you to quit that shit. Maybe that's part of your journey. Only you know that, but I certainly wouldn't put that shit in my body. That's for sure. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that clip. Yeah, that was good. I focus mainly on creating content and helping people and doing my thing. So I don't have that much time anymore to look at stuff. I look at stuff a little bit, but just not that much. I got a lot of stuff going on, Juno? Uh, yeah, that's a part of it, Charlie, for sure. Yeah, well, demons, right? Like again, we are eternal, but for us to remember and have the experience to choose that we are that, to choose that we're good, to remember who we are as light beings, as infinite creators, we have to have the opportunity to be something else, to choose something else. So this world is that. This world is, it's heaven or hell. It's whatever you want to experience. It's a hologram where you can experience whatever you want. That's what this is. When you realize that's what this is, even doesn't matter how crazy the world is, you can still experience heaven on earth right now, because it's what's going on inside. That's the knowledge of self. So it doesn't actually matter what's going on out there. It's all just an experience. It's an experience for consciousness to get to know itself. But this is a fascinating world because it's so dark and because it's so fucked up. We can choose to be that, or to be okay with that, or to ignore that, or to fight that. You know what I'm saying? Like we have an opportunity. Like how do we deal with the fact that this is really fucked, this planet? You know what I'm saying? And then we could choose to be good. We could choose to, it's how we want to interact with all of it. So all the opportunities are here. At the very least, what we're being challenged to do is to actually say no to the craziness in our personal lives. This is where the mask thing is like a really good opportunity, because you're being asked to do something that's batshit fucking crazy, and it's crazy, and it's a lie. What will you do? Will you comply with a lie, or will you educate people and stand in your truth and say no? Believe me, there is a grocery store where where the owner knows, where you can, you know what I'm saying? Believe me, there's somewhere you can go. There's a way you can figure this out. You can educate someone. There's another way you can live your life where you don't have to fucking do something completely insane, for sure. So are you going to be lazy and go along with it, or are you just gonna are you going to put the work in and do what you know is right and educate some people and wake some people up, and you know what I'm saying? And can you do that from a place of love without getting triggered or yelling at people or any of that shit? That's what we're being asked to do. It's all an opportunity for your spiritual awakening. Everything is. Nice to hear that. Baz Van Dolderin? That's a great name. That's like right out of the Game of Thrones. I am Bas Van Dolderin. Don't fuck with me. I have a big sword. That's legit. Good, bro. Good. Are you reading the Gospel of Thomas? Is that what you're reading, bro? Hey, let's read another one. Here we go. Oh yeah, this one. This is a good one. Jesus said, "It is not possible for anyone to enter a strong man's house and take it over forcefully unless he first ties his hands. Then he can steal from that house." Yeah. Yeah, here, I'll read that little explanation underneath. I'll say it again. Jesus said, "It is not possible for anyone to enter a strong man's house and take it over forcefully unless he first ties his hands. Then he can steal from that house." This statement is clear and common sense. Accordingly, it is a proverb. We have no idea what context it originally had in the life of Jesus, although Mark has Jesus use the strong man as an allegory for Satan. If so, then the saying has to do with the necessity to first exorcise and bind demons before trying to overcome their influence in this world. In other words, my interpretation is that if you know who you are, and you're in your home, you're in the truth of being who you are in your home, your spiritual home. I don't even think that's talking about a physical home. If you know who you are at home, and somebody tries to enter your space, violate you, rob you in any way, right? I don't think it even means possession. Any type of violation when you're in your truth, standing in your truth, it's impossible. It's impossible. If you know who you are in your home, nobody can do that, because you are that. You are the truth. Nobody. You're unfuckwithable if you're truly in your home. Yeah. Kevin. Bam. Looks like we got a God hater in the room, guys. Let's get him. Let's get him. Fuck this guy. Come on, guys. Poop all over it. No, he needs our love. Well, Don, if there's no God, who made you? Where did you come from? Did you make yourself? Did you make yourself? Who made the trees? Who made the squirrels, bro? They just happened by accident? What about the Big Bang? Huh? The Big Bang, bro? The science says there was just an explosion. We don't know what was before that, but there was a magical explosion that created everything. Where did the explosion happen from? Who made the explosion? It just happened by accident? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Somebody made all this. It wasn't you. It wasn't me. Unless, you know what I'm saying? Unless you really fucking do the death, then you realize that you and me is also that. But don't worry about that for now. Send him the love, man. This guy needs our love. I'm sending you love, Don. That's probably not your real picture, but I'm sending you love anyway. May the spirit of Sasha come to you in your dreams, give you lots and lots of love, tickle your little belly, and you have a miraculous experience, not just ejaculating because you like me touching you, but some kind of miraculous experience where you realize actually you and the Creator are the one thing, and you're infinitely loved forever and ever and ever. But don't worry, you'll get that when you're ready. Kevin is begging me. All right, because you're low energy most of the time. All right, I'm going to check you. Look at that white hair. Can you guys see that? Look at that white hair, man. Move over. Look at that hair. That's just sitting on me. That's a full-ass gray hair, guys. God damn. Listen, let's be honest. I look great for 42, but I do have some gray hairs. Look at that. Okay, I put that away. Okay, I'm going to check you, Kevin. I don't do this. This is the second person. This one time, bro. But listen, you're gonna make some sandwiches. You're gonna find hungry people, healthy ones with organic ingredients. If I do this for you, and you're gonna go feed hungry people in your city. Yes or no, Kevin? Yes or no, you're going to make some sandwiches for homeless people. Yes or no? Okay, he's going to say yes. Here we go. Otherwise, you're going to hell. If I clean your demons and you don't feed homeless people, you're going to hell, Kevin. You understand what I'm saying? All right. No, the guilt. The guilt would be your hell. The guilt. All right. Kevin VR. Yeah, you got two entities. Demonic energies. Yeah, so you have 3 things altogether, so you're right. Kevin, what's the matter, bro? You picked up some nasties, dog. 3? You got 3. That's not good. That ain't right. Are you going to sit down, Kevin? We're going to clear you. Okay. Hey, ABCD, you're back. I'm just about to clear some 1 demonic energy and 2 entities off this guy, Kevin VR, because he's fucked. He is fucked. I double checked. I thought he was just bullshitting, but he actually has some stuff. Okay, let's do it quick. Okay, I'm assuming I have your permission because you asked me, so let's do it. Gonna do it out loud because I'm just saying the same shit all the time, and anyone can do this. Spirit Master, Spirit World, Spirit Guides, Higher Self, Christ Consciousness, White Brotherhood of Light. Please remove any and all entities or demonic energies plaguing our friend Kevin. Please remove these energies and send them back to Source, where they belong. And there's the yawn. Okay, always happens. So, Kevin is clean and clear of all non-beneficial energies. Demonic energies, Kevin is clean and clear. Yes, has more than 0? No. Kevin has more than 0 non-beneficial entities. No. Clean and clear of everything. Yeah. Okay, bro, you're done. I hope you felt it. I hope you like it. Go make some sandwiches for some useless bumps. All right? Fine. I want you to find people who smell really bad that you don't even want to get close to. I want you to come. I want you to put your arm around them. I want you to hug them. And I want you to give them sandwiches. Okay? And don't use that cheap Wonder Bread white shit. Get some healthy bread and put some good things in there. Even better, make them some salad. Make a big salad at home with avocados and tomatoes. Like, get some good stuff. Get in the little containers to go, and then put some in there and give them some healthy stuff. They need some nutrients. They're eating shit. You know they're eating Doritos all day, right? They're God, just like you, and they're eating Doritos. Get them some nice food. Okay. Good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Mink. What happened to you, ABCD? Where were you? I've been good, homie. I've been great. What did you miss? Well, you missed some stuff. Let's play a little fun clip for you of what I've been doing last week. All right, guys. Bread is poison. That's why I changed it from sandwiches. It's shit. I know that. Play that clip, Dion. This is me last week fucking around with people having fun. Bam!
Everybody, you're doing a great job. Keep those masks on. Double masking is better now, Dr. Fauci says, so do double mask, do your social distancing. You guys look like you might be sleeping together. Please use the glory hole sheets. The government says use glory hole sheets, so it's very important that you do that. Just trust your government, guys. No need to question authority. Your government loves you, the media loves you, and everything they tell you is the truth, and it's good for your health. So there's no need to worry about anything. Your government has everything under control. No need to concern yourselves or think for yourselves.
It was basically that for 2 hours, just driving around in a car, trolling everybody. It's been great. Yeah, fuck it. Play the last one too. Let's just get them out of the way. Let's just get these out of the way. Fuck it. Play the last one.
Your government loves you. They want the best for you. They would never lie to you. This government would never do anything bad, like hurt Native people. Your government's the best here. Sir, why are you guys, you're wearing a mask, but your other two friends, come on guys, everybody's got to wear the mask. Double masking at least. That's called a condom, sir. A mask on your dick is called a condom. Come on, your super spreaders are over there or what? Just break it up a little bit, guys. Make it up. You do? I'm sorry for you. I get back pain from having such a huge wiener, bro. It's a big problem for me.
Go get a girlfriend.
I would one day when you teach me pickup skills. Have you seen that guy Sasha Day Game on the internet? He's got 6 skills. If I could be like him, I could get some girls. Hi, we love you. Trust your government.
Well, I don't know why the video is so choppy. But anyway, we'll see if we can figure that out. But yeah, you guys are giggling. It's just that. And I realized, like, as I'm trolling, like, I was just basically repeating the same stuff and whatever. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm actually going to take my comedy bits, like a full comedy bit, and then rip into people over the through the window doing the bit. So every bit is different. So I'll just go through all my jokes and, it'll be funny. And then we can split it up between that and me doing stand-up comedy. So we can make it'll be entertaining. Oh, that's fucked up, ABCD. Yeah, we moved off my big channel a while ago now. So there it is. But yeah, tough shit. Yeah, I'm I've been doing stand up since 1997, so I can keep a straight face while doing shit. But I do crack a couple of times. I did crack up. Actually, I did crack up a couple of times. Glad you're giggling, Ryan. Glad you're giggling. It is funny. One woman loved me so much she followed me for like 10 minutes. We were stuck in traffic in the downtown area, and she was just filming and laughing her ass off. She was like my stalker. I was sad to drive away from her. She was great. Yeah, it's funny, right? Yeah, that's what the guy said. He was like, well, he was trying to troll me back, right? Telling me I need to get a girlfriend, and he made the comment about a mask on his dick, and I'm like, that's a condom. What the hell's the matter with you? Anyway, it was funny. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. It's great. My ego likes it that I'm right. My ego likes it that they're asleep and I'm awake and I'm trolling them. It really is great. But at the same time, I try and have compassion and remember that they've been brainwashed. Yeah, Kevin, how you doing, bro? How's it going over there, dog? Yeah, you're clean, bro. You're clean, dog. He's probably flipping the fuck out because he feels normal for the first time in a week or a year. Okay, so yeah, if you guys like my, if you want to see those clips, and actually it would be great if you guys comment on the clips when I put them up, because I got people that are hating on me for speaking the truth on my Instagram, just a few, because something I did went viral that I'm not 100% proud of. But anyway, So yeah, so if you go on my Instagram, if you're on Instagram, I'm gonna start putting these up this week, and so if you want, just hit the like and be nice and shit, that would be great. You guys are my hardcores that are on the live streams, obviously, so I would appreciate your support on my Instagram channel too. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to have you on there. Just saying. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, the megaphone's been a great investment. I believe. Honestly, like, I could have been a Jew and just bought a used one for like $50 on like some website, but I didn't. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get the military grade, really good one. I'm going to pay full price. It was $129. But you know what, guys? That was a good investment. I'm getting a lot of bang for my buck. Definitely got a lot of bang for my buck. Yeah, the reactions, some people smiling, like a lot of people smiling, a lot of people just like interested, like what the fuck is he doing? A lot of people in shock. It depends. That's the thing. When I'm yelling the truth stuff, like 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Hey guys, trust your, it just depends. If I'm dropping real truth bombs, they're shocked because I'm like, there's no pandemic. This is all a hoax. Then they're just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm just trolling, just being funny, a lot more people are listening and smiling and stuff like that. So yeah, we realized it's just better to have fun. So I'm just going to do, from now on, I'm just going to troll people and just do just comedy and have fun and all that kind of stuff. Because the truth is just, they can't conceive of it. It's something they got to figure out themselves. So as I'm making fun of it, then they'll hopefully get it. Yeah, that's funny. I'm just scrolling back a little bit. Yeah, that's true. That's true, SC. Cooking is technically not the best. It's true. It sure is tasty, though. Sure is tasty, though. We do a lot of things that are not good for us, It's just about minimizing those things, right? You know what I'm saying? You still want to have the human experience, but just like don't do the really stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're still gonna cook, but don't do the really stupid, like, you know what I mean? Don't do the really stupid shit. Don't smoke. Don't drink alcohol. That's not good for you. Get into fasting. Don't be doing something with your life force energy that you don't like. That's not good. That's actually really high on my list of stupid shit. Sorry, but like, I love you. I know it's hard, but like, if you're doing something that you hate and it's eating away at your soul, that's not good. The universe supports you. You can find a way to get a place to sleep and enough food to eat without selling your soul. I'm sorry, but you just can't. I know you're a powerful creator. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? I believe in you. That's all I'm saying. I believe in you. Yeah, memes are the best. Yeah, memes are the best. That would actually be funny too, having like funny memes and just giving them out the window at the same time, just like ripping into people and just handing out memes and stuff. Excuse me, sir, come over here. Yeah, take this. This is funny. This is good for you. Yeah, that would be good. That'd be really good. All right, kids, listen. I'm actually going to do stand up again right now and hug everybody. Maybe do a little talk at our usual Sunday Freedom Rally. It's a good time. It's a good time. And what can I tell you? It's a good time. It's a good time. So I'm going to go. So this is going to be a short sermon, only an hour and a half. I'm glad you guys are here. 8 months sober, Tribe Leon. That's great. That is fantastic. Good for you, sir. Good for you. That's what I like to see. So, kids, so today was more of like a hangout, little ranting, little booking, little clearing some things. Wait, I want to hear from this guy. I cleared this guy. Did he just ask to be cleared and he just said fuck it and left the room? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. He must have just left. What a dick. He comes in and just goes, hey, bro, I got demons. Can you clear me? And then he just says, fuck it, I'm just going to go eat some chicken. Then I clear him, and he's just there like going, this is the best chicken ever. I feel fucking awesome. I just needed chicken. And now he thinks the chicken cleared his demons. But no, it was Sasha, and he's not even going to know unless he watches the replay. It's amazing. I got the most amazing, spiritual, beautiful humans listening to the show. And one dickhead. That's what I got. That's what I got here. No, I love him. He's probably just shy. I suffer a lot with bearing my responsibilities. All right. Does anyone else have a really good question that's going to inspire me to do one last rant? Because otherwise I'm going to take off. I got to get ready. Look at this. I got a little pimple up here too. Look at that. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Waffle. I know Kevin. Yeah, I know who it is. I know he's not a dick. He's a nice fellow. But he disappeared right after asking me to clear him. So just in this now moment, I'm making jokes about him being a dick. I still love him. See, this is why I don't clear people's shit individually, because now everybody comes in and wants to, can you look at me personally? That's the problem. Then it just becomes a whole, that's it. You should go on this guy's Sunday shirt. He just goes through and he fucking clears everybody's shit. That's not going to be a fun show. That's going to be shitty. Maybe he's fighting the demons right now. That's right. Uh-huh. Yes, Linda, already the last rant. It's true. Giggity, giggity. Giggity, giggity. So, I'm not seeing any good questions, guys. And I see an okay question. I see an okay question. It's okay from Luke. Not bad, but nothing where I'm like, fuck it, where it hooks me. That's the thing, guys. You got to know me. You got to hook me. That's the thing. If it's just the right juiciness, I get into it and I can't stop, and I go down the rabbit hole. But if the question's like, I'm fasting, a little hungry, I gotta get ready in a minute. It's like it's gonna have to be juicy. But I guess we'll go with this. This is actually a good question. Okay. Oh, wait a second. This is a good comment. Good stream. I'm 3 years sober and can't find myself. Well, 3 years sober is great. Are you doing meditations? Are you reading the spiritual books? I recommend the most amazing spiritual books all the time. Have you read Conversations with God? Have you read Autobiography of a Yogi? Have you read, you know what I'm saying? Like, get on it. Power versus Force. Have you been reading the books? Are you doing the 5 Tibetans in the morning? Are you stretching? Are you doing yoga? Are you just being good to your body? Are you doing good? It's just go within. Go within, baby. It's all there. You can find yourself. You're already everything you need to be. You just got to drop all these ideas that are telling you otherwise. The books help a lot, man. The high vibrational books, they help a lot. They help a lot. Seriously. There's some good stuff. Read this one. That'll help, man. Gospel of Thomas, baby. Okay, but the other question was, Oopsie. So I suggest you go and watch. I did a whole sermon, 3 months ago, maybe. It was literally called How to Detect and Remove Entities. Pretty much covered everything there, dog. It was like, it was like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Anyway, it was long. I explained all the things. Go and watch the sermon. That was what it was. You're going to have to watch the replay. It's all in there. Glad you're liking them books I recommended. Okay, so here was a question. Oops, wait, let me find it. Hang on. Okay, so Luke was asking this one. How do we protect ourselves from people's bad energy when we're speaking our truth to help them? Well, here's the problem with the question. It's because you think you're speaking your truth to help them that you're getting bad reactions and therefore bad energy. You know what I'm saying? You might want to process that for a second. It's nice that you know who you are and what your truth is. But if you're trying to do something to help them, their ego's going to receive that as you're better than them. You know something they don't. You're awake and you think they're asleep. And now their ego's going to fucking flip out. And they're going to send you bad juju. And they're going to tell you to go fuck yourself. That's actually what happens when we try and help people. Here's what I've been discovering. Speak your truth when asked. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's like, hey, you can't come in here because you're not wearing a mask. You go, well, brother, actually you're a public business and you serve the public. And I'm the public. So you can't, I don't want you to get you in trouble, but actually you have to serve me. Well, why aren't you wearing a mask? Well, brother, my religious beliefs prevent me from harming myself or others. And I believe the masks are harmful to myself. And so therefore I can't wear one. Also, if you want to take it there. It also plays into a really big, juicy lie that's been perpetuated, that's based in fear, that's actually harming all of us out there in the world. So by wearing a mask, I'm also going along with an agenda that I know is negative and is actually untrue. So on many levels, I cannot wear the mask because of my spiritual religious beliefs. Now, I said that not because I'm preaching or that it's my truth or that I'm that I need to educate someone or that I'm right or that I need to. No, it's just I was asked in that situation why I'm not wearing a mask, and I spoke my truth. I'm not trying to help anybody in that situation. I'm just speaking my truth. And if it so happens to help somebody and wake them up, that's great. I'm really happy for that. But as soon as I come from the energy that I'm trying to wake somebody up or whatever, they get defensive and boom, they're out. This happened the other day. We went to this beautiful organic cafe over in Deep Cove here in BC. Booyah! Shout out to Deep Cove. It's a nice spot. We go in there, me and my friend, and the lady right away is like, "Hey, what's up? Do you have a mask?" I said, "No, I'm exempt." Why? Well, my religious beliefs prevent me from wearing a mask. And she kind of looked at me, and I said, "Well, my beliefs are like I can't harm any sentient beings, not others, not myself, and the mask harms me because I've done my research, and so I can't wear it." No, and she's like, and she had that look on her face, like that realization of like, "Oh, your religious beliefs trump what the government says." She had that look on her face, and I'm just looking at her like, "Yeah." Then she turns to my friend, and she's like, "And you?" And she's like, and he's like, "Yeah. Also, my spiritual beliefs also prevent me, but lots of other reasons too I could get into." And she's like, "Oh, no, it's okay." That was it. End of the conversation. Everybody heard that conversation in the store, all the people that working there. So the seed has been planted, whether they want to go down that rabbit hole or explore themselves, what's true for them, what's real for them. That's up to them. But I didn't go in there trying to teach anybody anything. I just went in there trying to buy some food and living my life. And I spoke my truth. And what happens when you speak your truth, that's what's really powerful. Because from that place of you just being you, that is the most powerful revolution. Being in love, speaking your truth, even if it makes people uncomfortable all the time, no exceptions, that is the revolution. That's the love revolution. That's what's happening right now on the planet. People stepping into their power and just being who they are, unashamed to be who they are. Same thing I was saying 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Hey, if you see an attractive woman, go up to her, tell her the truth. Don't be shy. Speak your truth. Same thing now. Speak your truth. Be you. That's it. So there's a really big difference. Luke, are you seeing the difference there? You're not helping anybody. Help yourself. Wake up. Be in your own power. Be the highest version of yourself. And everyone else that will see that and feel that vibration and feel your love, they will be affected by it. And then they'll change, and then the change goes from there. You just have to do you. That's it. And if 10% of people actually were like, "No, we're just going to live our lives and we don't really care what anybody says," this whole thing will be over tomorrow. You'd go to sleep, you'd wake up, it would collapse completely. It's already collapsing. It's already collapsing. Collapsing in Europe, collapsing in the US, Canada, a little bit behind, but we're getting there. You see what I'm saying, Home Slice? Do you see what I'm saying? Should I film some of these interactions I have with people? Because I can. And put them up if it helps people. I was going to do that, and then I was just like, it's not that funny. I'd rather troll people and do stand-up comedy. But I could film one of those conversations and stick it up just so people can hear it. That's useful. I don't mind. A New Earth, Power of Now, excellent also. What's up, Mr. Satisfaction? Arizona. I'm going to be, when this thing is over, I actually want to drive down to Sedona and maybe run a workshop there or something, have fun. So I'll be passing through, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in that hood. Yo, dog. I was never vegan. I was sort of vegetarian for about a year because it just wasn't resonating with meat. Then my friend Nikolai, who knows Vancouver, was like, "Hey, dog, there's these epic pho spots," and we ate vegetarian pho, and I was like, man, I want some real pho, because it wasn't real pho. So we went to a real pho place that had real beef. I blessed the meat. I thanked it. I ate it. It was delicious. I had a great time. So for almost 3 days in 1 week, we went to pho places, and I ate meat for a week. That was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was delicious, and that's it. I don't really care anymore. I'm not really eating meat. But yeah, so I had some, and it was wonderful. I had a great time. Yeah, those are authentic birds, by the way, out here. See, Sasha's not playing some fancy sound effects. Oh, he puts birds on so it sounds nice. No, there's just birds. Do I have plans for Europe? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm waiting for this thing to collapse. Once everybody gets it, and it's not weird, I'm not going to get an anal COVID swab in my butthole to travel. So once we're back to semi-normality, Yes, I'll be bouncing around, but not right now. Okay, you crazy kids. This has been nice. Always fun hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna be ripping some funny stuff on Instagram this week. So if you miss me, go there. Sometimes I post funny things to a Telegram group. I'll be in there. And here we'll be back in a week, as usual. And that's it. We love you guys, but only because you're me, and I really love me a lot. So don't take it personally. I just really am into this being over here, this one, and but this one is that one. So take it as you will. Could just be I'm a huge narcissist, but I know the truth. So you could take it that way. I got jokes about that too. It's because I'm so spiritual that my narcissism means I love you. Because we're one. Right? You got it. You guys know me. The fuck? That's fucked up. Keep it spiritual. That's fucked up. We love you. You love us. Da, da, da. Linda, we have to have you co-host again soon. You haven't been on for forever and ever. Love you too, Haroon. Love you. Hey, Lloyd, what's up, man? Like, you're the only one watching on Facebook. It's hilarious. I don't even know why I stream to Facebook. It's like 6 people or something. Even though I have 5,000 friends, 6 people watch it. Interesting. They're totally showing it to everybody, for sure, 100%. All right, turkeys. Love you guys. See you next week. God bless you all. Thanks, Bernardo. Thanks, SC. See you later. Addy Giggy Whoop. That's a great last name. I wish that was your real last name. Giggy Whoop. Giggy Whoop. Giggity, a giggity, a giggity. Love you too, your man, Paul. Peace, everybody. See you soon. See you soon. Peace, peace.